right to the banks now. JP Morgan, boom. Citigroup, boom. And I know we're going to talk about the rest of them, but I just want to show you this quickly, folks, because yes, we had unusual activity in Citigroup. So Citigroup, letter C, there you see it. Stock was 71 bucks. That was just last Friday. So 71.68, somebody steps in and buys 10,500 of the April 80 calls. What should you glean from that beyond the fact that, it's making money? It's all the way out in April. So whoever bought those, and that's 1 million share equivalent, thinks that the stock keeps running towards April. They didn't just want a short term. They could have bought January calls for that. So options are great because they give you time frame, April, and they give you strike price or targets. And we just blew through the upside of anybody who actually got in at around 71, 72 bucks as the stock today, Pete, traded to the upside bigly.
And John, it's what we talk about all the time, the leverage of options. Why are options, the volumes going absolutely through the roof ever since you and I both got onto the trading floors, but especially over the last, call it maybe 6 or 8 years? I mean, right now in the month of January, we are averaging 57 million contracts per day. So yesterday actually felt a little bit quieter because we only traded 53 million contracts yesterday. But it's been an absolute something that everybody's moving, getting the knowledge, all of that. And that's why we at Market Rebellion do what we do. We love what we do. We love the leverage that you can get. And it is the growth part of what's going on in the stock market. No doubt about that. But in this case, we had JP Morgan. We certainly had some calls getting bought in there. We had Citi calls getting bought in there that you just highlighted. We had Wells Fargo. We had Goldman Sachs. All of them with some upside call buying. And even though Wells Fargo of all of them was the one that might have slipped a little bit, it isn't slipping in the reaction. But when you look at the revenues that they generated, that was something that wasn't a massive beat. But everything else, when you look at all these names, the earnings, they crushed it. The revenue, they crushed it. So this is a great time for these financials who are leading the markets. There's no doubt.
Yeah, and Citi, by the way, folks, traded through 79 before we came on the show. So pretty big upside jump.